here we are over in the chucking section of the review. The reason, again, I'm going to tell you again, the reason that I've done this is Nathan Aspinall's darts, the ones that we're reviewing today, is the ambassador for Stockport Disability Darts. Can't get that out there enough. Support them, whether it's through me or whether you send them a direct donation, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to be donating this month after expenses, which is obviously all the expenses, so the what do we call it, buying the darts and whatever other accessories it are, so that money has to come out of it, the postage money, etc., all that sort of stuff comes out, and then whatever's left is going to go to Stockport Disability Darts. If it doesn't reach £100, I am going to, out of my own pocket, extend that to the £100, because I think it's an absolutely fantastic cause. I've been there once or twice, and then lockdown came in, so the last thing I wanted to do was go near any of the kids or any of the older players and possibly infect them if I was infected, even though I didn't know it, I wouldn't have known if I was. But now that's all died down again, I'm hoping to be going on the last Sunday of this month, so next Sunday I'm hoping to be going over there. Right, so without further ado, let's get on with it. So don't forget, if you donate between now and tomorrow dinner time, so the draw is at 12 o'clock tomorrow. The actual, I finish receiving any donations and what have you for that raffle at 10 o'clock in the morning. So you've got till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to get your donations in, and that money after expenses will be going to Stockport Disability Darts. Underneath this video will be all the links where you can get money in to actually have a go and see if you might win a prize as well. We've got the Nathan Aspinall darts are part of the draw this month, but we've also got other players' darts like Webby's. They're all top of the range darts, they're all 40, 50, 60, 70 quid darts. We've got one set of signed darts which are Ted Hankey's. So all really good prizes. There's dart boards in there, there's all sorts. If you're the first prize winner out, so if you're the first name drawn out of the hat, then you will get choice of whatever you want. You can have a Dynamite Dave shirt, you can have one of my Phil Taylor shirts, you can have a Lewis shirt, you can have whatever you want that I can actually sort out for you. I will sort out for you. I've got some darts referee darts here that I can put into the raffle if need be. We've got loads of different sets of darts, so it's really is a worthwhile cause. So get your donations in this month if you can. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to chuck the Nathan Aspinall darts. So we've got them made up, but what I've done is, because they are one of the prizes in the free prize draw, as we have to call it, because they're one of the prizes, what I've done is I've put my shafts and flights into them. For the simple reason is what I don't want to do is don't want to damage the flights and stems, because somebody who has these Nathan Aspinall ones, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of a letter of authenticity of how you've won them and what they actually mean about the contributions to the Stockport Disability Darts, etc, etc. So you may want to keep them as a collector's item. You might want to chuck them, which is absolutely fine. Don't really matter. They're a set of darts, and it's entirely up to you how you use them and treat them. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chuck them. So like I say, I've put my own set of shafts and stems, my own set of stems and flights in them, and I can get these teeth in for me ground. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it as live as possible. Warning here that there may be some editing in it because I'm waiting for a phone call from the doctors. As I've said on 1,000 occasions, somebody can knock on the door, somebody can ring the bell, and obviously I have to go and answer the door, or if the phone rings I have to answer the phone just in case it's somebody who wants to book some coaching in. That's another one for you. If you want to book any coaching with Dynamite Dave, it's dj.llewellyn123@outlook.com. That's dj.llewellyn123@outlook.com. Or you can go onto Facebook and find me. If you type in Dynamite Dave, you'll be able to find me on Google. So all you do is just go onto Google, type in Dynamite Dave, and I come up as the top results. So if you do that, get in touch with me. I'll send you a price list of what it costs to have some coaching off me, and I think you'll be absolutely gobsmacked at how reasonably priced it is. Right, so here we go. First ever chuck with these. Let's see what they feel like. Very nice. Very nice. Front weighted. You can tell the front weighted, but we can compensate for that with a little bit more arm speed. 60. Check everything's running. Right, so one more chuck and then we'll have let's see what we think of them. Oh, just a 45. Right, so that's his first ever 3 chucks with them. And what do we think of them? I'm surprised, I've got to say that I'm very surprised at the level of grip that's on them. It's a lot better than I expected it to be, a lot better. I actually thought that the grip would be quite a low level on them. But overall I'm going to give these a 2.5. Which is quite surprising actually. I thought they'd probably be more like a 1 or a 1.5. But they're actually a 2.5. The grip, as we explained on the thing on the bench, in the bench section, that grip at the front does actually work. So I can feel that on my finger, where my finger goes down onto the point. The 3 cuts there are quite wide, so they actually give you a lot more control over the dart than you would think they do. The grip at the back is what do we call it, a very shallow cut but sharp grip, so it's got quite a sharp grip at the back, so that is quite good on the back of your finger. So it works quite well, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. It works quite well. I'm quite impressed. So what we'll do now is I'll just have a few visits now and let's see if we can get some decent scores. Again, just a warning, there may be some editing involved in it because of unforeseen circumstances, but I'll try and keep it as live as possible. Oh, 83, wrong side. Oh, believe it or not, just 60. $85. $81. Right, so now what I'm going to do is we've done the main body of the actual review itself. We're going to go and have a bit of a recap now, but what I'm going to do on the end of the video is I'm going to carry on chucking now for about 10 or 15 minutes, and what I'll do is I'll put the highlights in. So if you want to hang around and watch those at the end, that's perfectly fine. But right, so here we are on a little bit of a summary of the Nathan Aspinall Darts. I found them a joy to chuck, to be honest with you, even though they're front weighted. I've really enjoyed it. They fit into the Dynamite Dave grip quite well. As you've noticed, I've not got as many 140s or any 180s, which is unusual for me. The Nathan Aspinall Darts, there we go. They're up in the thingy for a prize draw tomorrow. Don't forget, support Stockport Disability Darts. You can either do it through me, through the actual prize draw itself, or you can just do it direct. If you get onto their page on Facebook, I'm sure somebody will give you some information on how to donate to them. Right, so thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. It's been an absolute pleasure doing this, and it's going to be an absolute pleasure, hopefully, giving Stockport Disability Darts a decent amount of money in the next few days. I'll get it sorted as quick as possible and I'll get it up there over to bed. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you prepare to put in, and always, 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 toe to the hockey. 100. $100. $81. Right, so here we are in the end of video chuck. As you can see, I've gone a little bit more casual, Martin. And what we'll do now is we'll have a bit of a chuck and see what scores we can get with these. So it's nice and relaxed and informal. Like I say, if there's any editing that's needed doing in it, it'll be dead obvious. What I'll do is I'll make sure that the actual cuts are really out of sync so you can tell that it is actually being edited. But fingers crossed nobody will knock on the door. $41. $85. $83. Right, try again, shall we? We'll get there at some point, won't we? $123. $121. $100. $60. $100. $100. $100. step up there. It's 100. Oh, 100. $140. See, I told you about the phone going, didn't I? All it misses. So it just shows I've thrown a 140, I'm going to have to edit that. Well, I'm not going to edit it out, I'm going to leave it in. Right, I've had a little bit of a move there, I've just kicked the board cam. Oh. We wound the old board cam in a bit, purely because I've just kicked it. So that'll have to have some form of editing it, won't it? So, right, here we go again. $100. Right, so there we go, lads and lasses. I've had a bit of a chuck with the old Nathan Aspinalls at the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed that. Mashed them all together, speeded them up a bit. But those are all scores over the space of about 15 minutes. Alright, so thanks for watching. Don't forget, donate. Have a look down there. Donate. All the money after expenses this month goes to the Stockport Disability Darts League and Academy. So give generously. Right, so thanks for watching. Don't forget, lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, 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 toe to the hockey. And don't forget, tomorrow at 12 noon is the draw.